It's Bryckzz, and we're here today reacting to the Songs of War Minecraft animation series. This will be episode 1. There's actually 10 whole episodes in the series, and yeah, some of them look a little bit longer than others. The final one, I assume there's a big, explosive conclusion to this whole series, but I don't actually know much about it going into this. The description says the adventure begins, legend tells of a great war, and rumors spread that an ancient enemy clan known as the Voltaris, so we'll have to remember that Voltaris is going to be the enemy, may be returning. Further investigation will be necessary, yet dangers and mysteries await in the vast world of Ardonia. So right off the bat, they're setting the stage in this world of Ardonia. Again, it is a Minecraft animation, so a lot of the graphics are going to be based around Minecraft blocks and Minecraft skins. But other than that, I have no idea what we're getting into. I've been looking into a little bit of Minecraft animation myself, so I thought this is something that could be interesting. Why not make a react series on it? So here we are. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into it. Songs of War episode 1. Here we go. I have no idea what to expect. Hopefully this is good. I'm a big fan of like story writing and building a world and then creating events in it. So I think I'll enjoy this, but we'll see. We'll see. The color grading on this is already sick. We got a nice little battle going on top of the hill. Someone flying around. All right, this is a bit loud.
Him Death Singer.
We'll turn it down a little bit.
Our world, Ardonia, is a vast land.
This is nuts.
Home to many diverse people, strange creatures, and...
All right, so I know we just started, but I'm gonna go ahead and pause it and say there's already exposition, and like from a story standpoint, to give a background and kind of what's going on, they're setting the scene, saying, "Hey, there's this whole world that's been, had all these different things going on in it, and this is just a small part of that story." That's how I can tell this is already a story that I'm gonna like, and like obviously the animation on it is incredible. I don't know how they do this, and it's something I actually plan on learning pretty soon, so keep a lookout for that. But yeah, the fact that they just open up with this scene to get you involved and hooked in. It's like a song where they have the bridge that goes into the chorus. It's just like, hey, attention here. You're focused now. Let's get it going. And like, I love that right off the bat.
Dangerous monsters hidden among the shadows of dense forests.
And these scenes are sick.
Beneath the sands of treacherous deserts and frozen within the ancient mountains of the north are secrets and mysteries which have eluded our comprehension throughout the ages.
Assume this is one of the characters?
Few of these mysteries, however, have attracted such fascination as the Ardoni species, for which the land shares its name.
Okay.
The Ardoni possess the unique ability to wield great powers known as songs.
Songs? Like Skyrim songs? Like they have different powers, I
The
assume?
strongest of these powers were referred to as prime songs, and were deemed too powerful for the Ardoni to wield freely.
There's prime
Thus,
songs.
They were given to the masters
On top of the songs?
Ardoni clans as a sign of peace and unity.
So what I'm getting is these are like super powerful like things used by these different tribes in Ardonia. If I remember correctly, is the name of this whole world. And these are the Ardonians, or the Ardoni, one of those. But they use these songs as weapons. That's why I said Skyrim before. Like, it makes me think of like the dragon shouts and how those have, the different abilities that come along with them through the songs themselves. And then there's the prime songs, which are like the top tier of those songs themselves. But apparently they're too powerful and can't be used. But it looks like they have them in their hands right now, so we'll see what they do with them.
Because of this, the clans were blinded to a great danger. From within the fires of the Netherrealm, an army set out to conquer the overworld.
The big bad.
They
Okay.
vanquished the kingdoms and people of Ardonia as they spread across the land.
Bruh, that shot right there is sick. I don't know who these people are, if these are Ardoni like soldiers or warriors or something. This whole shot right here with the backlighting coming with the purple, and like you see their colors shining through still. This is sick. This one shot right here is enough to make me like this. But like, I'm in it. I'm in this story.
But they were not to remain unchallenged. The Ender Knights returned during these dark times.
The Ender Knights.
Long having been guardians of the overworld. The two opposing realms clashed with a fury of inconceivable power.
Ooh. This is sick. This camera work, by the way, for these fight scenes. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. The shaky camera panning around as the weapon swings, the camera pans with it. This is like a full movie. This isn't even a like animation. This is a full movie made in the Minecraft world of Ardonia.
Yet the Nether had prepared well for this invasion. And even the legendary Ender Knights could not stop them.
The boys.
With no hope of victory, the kingdoms called upon the Ardoni to wield the Prime Songs.
Oh, it's time.
Reluctantly, the clans agreed and held a tournament to determine which Ardoni would become their champion and wield all 4 Prime Songs.
So one dude's just about to destroy
One rose
everything.
above the rest. Persistent, cunning, and powerful. The champ.
Yo, first off, why is this even a competition? If my man is standing there fighting 2 different people at the same time, he's the best. That's it. It's over. That's not even a competition. They're like, oh, 1v1 me. Nah, I'll just take both of you at the same time. It's over. It's over. This dude's goated.
Had been found. When presented with the Prime Songs, however, he revealed himself as Bryckzz, leader of the long-forgotten and dreaded Voltaris clan.
Oh, those are the bad guys.
Outraged, the Masters refused to give Bryckzz the Prime Songs, for it was due to their misuse of such power that they had been banished long ago.
Oh, okay. So they used them for
That
evil.
night, while the clans debated their next course of action, Bryckzz set out alone to reclaim the Prime Songs.
Oh, it's over. This has
One by one, he slayed the masters of the Kaltaris.
this has Star Wars vibes to it. Straight up like Jedi, gone evil, about to take out everybody else who stands in his way. I can be the only one. And he's the bad guy. Like, it's not good. Obviously, he's kind of wrecking it. He's kind of destroying stuff right now.
Sandars and Mindar's clan.
Run, boy. Keep coming. Ooh.
Through these dark deeds, he became known as the Death Singer.
That's a sick nickname, though.
And final master, Aegis Nestoris, survived the massacre, thus protecting the last and most powerful Prime Song.
Okay, so at least one of them made it out. It's not a lost cause.
Mourned the tragedy. They vowed to hunt down the Death Singer and to prevent him from obtaining the final Prime Song. It was at this time that the Voltaris clan returned from exile. However, even with their support, he was outmatched.
But he's not the only one.
With all of Ardonia now his enemy, there was only one place to turn. The Death Singer met with King Kronos of the Nether.
What?
And formed the most powerful alliance ever known. And thus began the Great War.
Okay, now we go back to that first battle that they showed at the intro.
The Knights rallied under King Rendor and fought the Nether head on.
Okay, so what I've got so far is this dude is the strongest man around. This dude's killing the game. No one can touch him. Now he's got the prime songs. He is the ultimate evil. Like, he's the bad guy. Because he was like, yo, let me get these prime songs and we'll fight, you know, the nether forces. And then they were like, oh, you're really good, but like, we can't give it to you because, you know, your people, they just ruined everything back in the day. So that's just not going to happen. So he was like, all right, that's cool. But also, I'm going to take them all for myself. And you guys can't do anything about it. Because, you know, he's the best fighter around. They had a whole competition to prove that. But then once he got him, he was like, you know what? I can't get that last one because the one dude survived. The yellow outdoors. But he survived. So he was like, all right, I may not be strong enough by myself, but like, now I got boys with me. We got the whole squad together. We're just going to come destroy stuff. But then the Ender Knights are the dudes on the dragons that are flying around, the purple guys that had that 6-shot I was talking about earlier. So they're going to come in and try and fight off this new, you know, ultimate evil force. So that's where this whole battle happens that they showed at the very beginning in that like cinematic. And then now we're here. If I'm right. I don't know. If I'm wrong, tell me down in the comments. Let me know. If there's something I'm not picking up on, let me know. I won't be ashamed. I can't catch everything the first time through. I'm going to have to rewatch this again just to find out the stuff that I didn't see the first time.
The humans reassembled their armies. The Ardoni clans wielded their songs of old. The Magnarites came from the south. The Felinas from the west.
The humans. So there's humans
Some
as
even
well?
say he was there.
Who's that?
But despite everything, the Death Singer and the Nether armies could not be stopped.
They're too strong. They're too good.
The tides of this conflict turned after a young Ardoni joined the fight. Skilled with the songs,
Oh, he's here now.
Nestorius was able to unite and lead the armies to victory, which earned him the name Tide Singer.
The Tide Singer
With
and the
his
Death Singer.
leadership and the Ender Knight forces, the Nether army was forced to retreat back into the Nether.
So he said, not today.
With no allies, the remaining Voltaris fell back to Mount Velgrin. Here, the Tide Singer fought the Death Singer alone, and both were defeated.
Wait, so now they're both gone? There was only one dude who stood up to the Voltaris guy, who survived still, and then he came back to rescue him in the second fight as the Tide Singer. He's the top guy for the good guys, and the Death Singer's the top guy for the bad guys. And then they went at it, and now they're both gone. Now what? Let's see.
The Prime songs were recovered and distributed amongst the clans once more,
So they have him back now.
signaling an end to the Great War.
Songs, ooh, ooh. That hit right there. That title came up, it hit me. We're in it now. Game on. So I guess that was the whole intro. Like I said, with the exposition, it kind of setting the scene, letting people know what has gone on and what events happened that led to whatever the story is going to be from here on out. So honestly, that wasn't even the story yet. We haven't even started the series. We've started the background, the lore, the history to, you know, this entire world. We haven't really met any major characters aside from the Death Singer and the Tide Singer, but now they're both gone. So I don't really know what we do with that information. But like now we have a background and then the story begins here. We're only halfway through this video. This is actually going to be so long. Either way, I'm in it. I'm about it. Let's see what happens.
Peace was restored to Ardonia at the time of rebuilding and healing began. The wounds caused by the Death Singer, however, will be felt forever.
These shots are sick.
The Great War, 11th Wall of Time. Well, Parkin, I fail to see.
Bruh.
A Hawken?
Yes, exactly. So, you see what this means, Thalius?
Hawken. Were you
Hawken?
sleeping
Look
through
here. Where do the walls of time say the final duel took place?
Mount Velgrin?
Indubitably. Most legends, including these bungled walls of time, fail to state that the final duel took place on the mountain's peak.
Alright, so...
Okay.
What does this mean?
I've heard rumors of a presence on the peak of Mount Velgrin. Being the naturally curious scholar that I am, I sent a few scouts to transform those rumors into facts. That was 2 weeks ago.
And? What was their report?
There was no report! None
Oof.
ever returned! Why do you think that is?
I'm not
That's
I'm
a
not
L.
entirely sure.
The Voltaris, Thalius! The Voltaris!
You think the Voltaris are at Mount Velgrin?
Indubitably. I'm aware you've been hunting Voltaris
Indubitably.
ever since the Great War ended. So, I brought you here to inform you of this lead.
It has been years since I lost the trail of the Voltaris.
See, already, again, from like a storyline standpoint, like they're introducing characters, but they're like also setting, their character, sort of like who they are. They're creating the characters. Where you can tell the other guy falling asleep during this intro story. I assume he was telling Hawken or Harkin, one of those. I can't really tell with the accent. He has a very deep voice. It's kind of dope. But he was telling the story to him to kind of run over like, where do we go from here? And he fell asleep listening to it. So you can tell there's a power dynamic between these two. Or this guy, I just don't know his name, but this blue guy right here in front of us, he is like the leader. He's the overseeing power of the good guys right now, I assume. And the other guy's just kind of like his right-hand man, someone who's helping him out, doing the little things here and there. It's interesting. It's interesting.
I should ride to Mount Velgrin and see for myself.
Hold up there, Thalius. Although I'm no chronicler, I feel it is my duty to accompany you and record what information we find. I would also like to discover the fate of those I sent to investigate.
There is a chance we will encounter the Voltaris.
He's
And
a bro.
Who knows what other perils?
Fear not, Thalius, for I am prepared to fight.
With that?
Wait, somewhere around here I have a weapon, unless I lost it. Here it is.
A little different.
Very well. Come on, then. Most likely this was all just a misunderstanding.
Floors are shiny. Another sick backlit shot. So good. So they're going to Mount Veldrin or Velgrin, one of those. I'm terrible with names. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that yet. Terrible with names. But we have Harkin, the student, apprentice, sidekick kind of guy. I still don't know if they've said the main guy's name yet, but I guess he's a chronicler and kind of a leader, strong power. Now they're going on a journey to Mount Veldrin / Velgrin. The lighting is incredible.
This is where I sent the scouts. Right here, Thalius.
Someone was here. Recently. I found their supplies.
How peculiar. Why would they leave their belongings where others might find them?
They ever
Because
leave?
they are still here.
Oh, guess not.
You must be Thalius Sandaris. I've heard many things about you.
His voice is cool
And
too.
I've heard nothing about you.
Oh, I know. I've made quite sure of that. So allow me to introduce myself.
Before he introduces himself, and we forget his name because I will forget his name, so I don't know why this is highlighted. Take note of the body language as well as the music that they play. Like, again, it's like a full movie, which I guess it's an animation series, which is to be viewed, but like the sound quality and like the music that plays in different scenes, it sets the scene before anyone even says any words, as well as every time a character is introduced, their body language tells you what kind of person they are right off the bat. Obviously, we know the red guys are the Voltaris, and they're the bad guys. That's where that singer came from before. But every time one of them appears, you see that they're the red, the Voltaris, the bad guys. We know that's not good news. But just the way they're standing shows their pure intentions. The way before, when he said they haven't left and they peer over his shoulder, and the guy's back there posed like he's about to attack. That shows intention. That guy didn't even say any words, but you know what he wants to do. Like, the little things that they add into this are so key. Like, you tell they have some sort of background with, you know, movie production, film production, and stuff like that, because they catch all those little details and throw them in there that make all the difference. From someone standing straight up, like, who's that guy? Oh, that's this guy. And then they talk. You know his intentions and all you need to know about that character without him saying anything. It's well done. It's well done.
My name is Tigran Voltaris.
Voltaris?
As for you, Thalius Sindaris, I know who you are, champion. And I know what you've done to my clan. Your sword has slain many of my brothers, and once I killed you, I will take it and slay twice as many of yours.
Oh, he mad. Okay. Action scene. The music, again, sucks you into exactly what's happening. Okay. He's got some tricks too. Notice homie Hawken is just kind of standing to the side, not doing anything right now. There you are. No. Okay, that was clutch. That was clutch. I thought he was gone already. My boy. My boy. The homie. I hope he just bops Voltaris, dude. No! It's episode 1, man! Come on! 0 for 2.
So many years have we prepared for this, and you are not about to interfere.
He just 1v2'd. Oh, okay. Thank God. Sick shot. Wasn't the smartest move, but hey, he made it out. He's alive still. Holy. They're all standing there like they actually did something. They all just watched. No, my boy is gone already. To be continued. How do you continue that? How do you continue that? Yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to continue that. They literally just killed off a main character, one of the 3 people whose name you learned in the first episode. Like, that was the homie. I thought he was going to be there from the beginning till the end, as you know, that character arc where he gets better and gets stronger and is actually there to be a helping hand for the main character. I still don't know his name. The entire way. And they just took him out in the first episode. He was my favorite guy. I'm a little upset about that. But as far as the actual video goes and the animation itself, absolutely incredible. Like, it's crazy how much they can show, like I was saying earlier, with the body language and, you know, their expression and, you know, their intentions and things like that, with these characters created out of blocks. They're literally rectangles and squares all over. That's all you're seeing. Obviously there's some like shaders and different lighting and stuff going into it, but like, it's just blocks, but they show so much like emotion and action and, you know, character portrayal strictly through body language, which is incredible. Like, that's impressive in itself, as well as the story. Like I was saying, the way they give the exposition, and then they take that and they're like, hey, this is a small piece of this huge story that has taken part in this world. You know, they have a background, there's history to everything. It's very well thought out, very well written out, and you can tell a lot of effort went into this. I'm looking at the end screen right now for this, and there's a whole lot of names on here. I can't really shout them all out, because one, I don't know any of these guys and they have no idea who I am, as well as there's a lot of names. So obviously it's a whole team and like group effort that went into this, but absolutely incredible first episode. I absolutely started playing it again, but Black Plasma Studios is the one who came up with this and put this whole project together, and episode 1, and I'm hooked. I'm impressed. There's a lot of shows on Netflix that I would kind of brush off just so I could keep watching this, and I'm going to, like, no doubt about it. I'm in. But that's been episode 1. If there is anything I've missed, feel free to let me know down in the comments. I am kind of new to this whole React thing. This is my first React video, but I'm still learning and I'll get better as we go. But let me know if there's anything I didn't pick up on, if there's anything else you would want me to watch after we're done. There's 9 more episodes of this series, so we're going to get through this whole thing because I'm very interested to see where this goes. And if my man Hawken comes back, he better, or I'm going to be real mad. But either way, that's going to be it for this video. And if you enjoyed this and you like the series, go check them out. The link will be down in the description, as well as if you enjoyed the video that I am creating for you right now, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe. We're going to have more of these videos to come. And then once we get through these 10, we might go check out some others. So let me know. Thanks for watching. You have a good one.